Like the whole crew. Vigilante's special. Well, Vigilante's really almost a villain.
Now it's time for the main event of the evening.
Do we really want to taste it?
No. Can't think about that fucking opening. I skip it every time. Has it become like a TikTok challenge yet? Because I felt, no.
I've seen a couple of people do the dance,
Oh,
like
dear
with the
God.
screen playing in the background.
I can't. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
I almost did it at the gym. I was like,
Should do it for Halloween.
that would be a great idea.
Yes.
Please don't when I'm around.
I'll be vigilante. I call it vigilante.
I mean, it's
I
either
skip it.
Skip what?
The intro.
You're the only person I know that skips it. Everyone else has been like, "That's the most fun intro I've ever seen."
I rushed to skip it, Marcos, because look, first episode I wasn't expecting because I watched this the first night it premiered. Like I waited for it, and I was not expecting that. And I'm like, "Oh God, what is happening?" It's John Cena. He's dancing. I don't like this. It's the rest of them are too. Oh no, it's very cringy to me, the whole thing, and I'm just like, I don't like that feeling. It took me like 5 minutes after the show started to wash that away, so I could focus on it. But no.
Really, the opening joke hit me really hard in that show, which was like, is there a way you can add more contrast and see my muscles? Because right now it seems like I did all that work for nothing. Like, that was the first line when it starts, and I was like, I'm in. Like, that's great.
It's a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
It's a different sense of humor. It's like what it is. It's a James Gunn's show.
Yeah.
I believe is this the first show he's ever had?
I don't know if it's the first show, but it's the first one that I can think of.
It's the first one. Yeah, same here. So it's, if you want to know what that's like with James Gunn completely off the leash, this is it. Like, it's very well written. I think that's one of its stronger, things is it's a well written show that it's bizarre though in a way, but not too much. Not like Doom Patrol bizarre, because that's really fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
Which I love that show too. That's probably my second favorite
If you're not
DC
ready for
show.
it, you're gonna check out.
It's Doctor Who meets the X-Men basically, and it's a weird fucking show. And this is kind of that, but just dialed down to like a good 3. Not too much weirdness. Maybe 4. Maybe 4. Yeah, but like if you like Suicide Squad, this is a perfect companion
The Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Well, technically the original is canon too. If you wanted to go through that hell,
I've still never seen it.
You don't need to. Don't do it to yourself. Suicide Squad is excellent. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, this is his first TV series. He's actually written a video game, but has not.
Oh yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. TV series short for PG porn in 2008. I don't know.
I don't know that one.
Okay.
But the show hits you with the humor really fast. They do. I don't think they ever touch on him to redeem for what he did in the movie. They just were like, this is about him and his adventure.
With some flashbacks every now and again. Like
you can tell that the quality goes.
Yeah, very true. But yeah, you can really tell. But yeah, no, they don't really touch on it too much. They do some, but by the end of it, you like them better than you did at the end of Suicide Squad.
I mean, I loved him at the end of Suicide Squad.
Did you?
Yeah,
He's
I
a
did.
Piece of shit to me.
Yeah, but he's an entertaining piece of shit. You don't watch TV to be like.
But I liked Rick Flag. I didn't at first, but JJ, he got the yellow shirt. I liked Rick Flag when he was comic appropriate. That's what he looks like in the comic book. So I appreciated that. And then Peacemaker's bitch ass killed him. I'm like, man, fuck this character. They're giving him a show. I'm not watching that shit. And I watched it. And I love him now.
John Cena's a draw.
He is. Hope it stays that way. He's got to stop. He's got to slow down a little bit.
I mean, what has he done? He's done this and then some Hulu movie, I think, last year.
He was the bad guy in Bumblebee, actually.
But that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It's on
Fast
Amazon
and
Prime
Furious.
now. Oh,
F9.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry, F9. He's Dominic's brother. Got to be half, right?
I don't know.
I don't know if they explain that aspect, but yeah, no, that's it. Which you can't be that good in a Fast and Furious movie unless you're Paul Walker.
Everyone sells for not Paul Walker. Everyone sells to Vin Diesel in those movies is the only thing.
That's true.
But I mean, what did you take away from it? Like, what was your favorite storyline? Or
Man, it's really just one. I like Goff. I like that dynamic with Goff.
oh, someone said Trainwreck, but that's also like 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, well that's when he kind of people were like, oh, this dude can actually act a little bit, and he's funny. He ain't The Rock.
What
But
the
if I
fuck
can't
is
afford
he
The Rock,
doing
I'll-
in Wile E. Coyote?
Oh, he's gonna be the voice, I think, of Wile.
Of the Coyote?
Of the Coyote, yeah.
That doesn't need to happen.
Well, we got Space Jam 2.
Didn't he already the voice of some insurance cow or something?
Yeah, Expedia.
Expedient.
Expedia, yeah.
There you go.
Well, he rides a purple cow. You're correct.
Yes.
Yeah, Warner Brothers doesn't fucking know what they're just throwing shit against
And
the
he's got
wall.
his PhD in thugonomics.
You can't see him, JJ. Oh no, but yeah, no, he was good in this, and yeah, it's a show that it catches you off guard. Like I was looking forward to watching it every week, but like it was one of those low key ones to where I'm like, oh, I really want to watch it. Oh, was it Wednesday? It
was Thursday.
Thursday. Like oh,
Thursday night, but
yeah, it's Thursday. I have nothing to watch. Oh fuck, Peacemaker came. It was one of those, and I just did that every week, every Thursday until it ended.
I mean, this was probably I mean, right now everything was crowded because I had Demon Slayer on Sunday, Attack on Titan, and now this on Thursday, and Righteous Gemstone somewhere in between. That it was like I watched every one of these episodes twice.
Really? Oh wow.
It was just entertaining. I love conversational humor. That's why I first like Kevin Smith movies so much, and then we don't really see it too much. Like Marvel is too like.
Oh no, it's formulaic as shit.
Yeah. Like that
Marvel is the pop music of movies. It really is. Like it just hits all the notes it needs to hit, so it gets stuck in your head and you think you like it until like 2 years later when you're like, oh, it's just okay. Yeah.
Key is bringing up that I'd say Cena, after watching the show, has more range than The Rock.
I don't know if I can.
I haven't seen The
take.
Rock emote since the game plan.
But he did do the game plan.
That was like 16 years ago. He was literally 3 sizes smaller then.
Fuck yeah. Holy shit. I was getting really offended, and then I had to think about it. And Snitch was probably the last time he had to. Gridiron Gang.
That's also like that came out after,
Yeah, no,
like right after game
I
plan.
don't think it's that The Rock doesn't have range. I think it's that The Rock sees a nice fat paycheck
To do Red Notice.
to do a big dumb action.
Anything
movie where
in the
he-
jungle.
Right.
Yeah.
Still
Actually,
didn't
saw
see.
Jungle Cruise. It wasn't bad.
Well, there you go.
I wanted
See,
to
it's
see-
range.
I don't think that's range. That's it may be entertaining.
Fuck you, Key. I love you, but fuck you. Ballers. He's great in Ballers. He had to do a lot of shit in Ballers.
I don't remember even him ever being sad in Ballers, but I only saw like the first season and a half.
He had a drug problem in Ballers.
I never got that
It's
far.
like season 3, I think.
I got to get to season 3 to see
Yeah,
him
that's
emote.
when he opens up and he lets loose. Emmy worthy study. It's not Emmy worthy, but he's good. He gets to do different things. You get to see him emote. It's back. It's Gridiron Gang Rock. If you missed him,
Back to not Suicide Squad.
another
Peacemaker.
HBO show.
What was your favorite scene?
Oh God, it's a good question. Let's go to JJ first. Let me think about that.
The hostage situation.
The hostage situation.
And like episode 2, where he has to tie up the couple and they're still just arguing with each other.
Oh yeah, that was.
That's episode 1. No, it's 2. It's 2. You're right.
Because he has to escape the. Actually, is that the scene where he gets attacked by the chick he just had
That's the
sex
first
with?
episode.
First.
That might be my favorite scene.
Oh, it started off with a bang. Literally.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I think so. I had to really think about it. Yeah.
So my favorite moment would probably be when he throws the grenade attached to a bomb, and it's like, how big is the bomb radius? I don't know. It just made this.
Could have killed your friends with that, Oh god. Oh, actually, can I take mine back?
Sure.
Thank you. It's the last episode when he uses the helmet with Adebayo and her limp body to just kill the cow. That was great. Like, the little body was just dangling, just used as a bullet. I was like, oh, wow. That was a gag that was just funny to me. It got me. I laughed for a solid, 6 minutes with that one. It was a good one.
What was it with that moment? I like... Overall, this show, what I like about it is the mixture of practical and CGI effects to sell it.
Right.
So it's obviously CGI when she goes into the thing, and then the blood and the thing ploops on her, and then she's just like, "What the fuck?"
But the show did a lot of that to us. Like, are they really gonna do some? Like, it's not offensive. Like, are they really gonna do that? It's just like, that would be funny if they did that, and they actually do it, and it's like, oh, James Gunn gets it. Like, I think he's a better Joss Whedon.
He's a way
better Joss Whedon.
After hearing some of the things about things that didn't make it to screen, like with Wonder Woman and Firefly, I was like, oh yeah, he's not great.
Yeah. Not at all. Very problematic guy.
Hey guys, I'm not sure if you're completely aware, but this show is brought to you by the Manscaped. And
Holy shit, guys, this shit works great.
Shave your balls?
He said we were going to the bathroom.
Oh.
Well, what did you find out while you were in the bathroom?
Oh, many things. I found out that the Lawnmower 2.0 has or 4.0 has a great light that helps me see where I'm going.
Could you not use my products in the bathroom to shave your balls mid-show?
They were on the table. That means they're for everyone.
We don't have community Manscaped. Manscaped gifted every single one of us a Performance Package 4.0. Did you have one at home?
Right, and I'm not there right now.
Proceed.
So the Lawnmower 4.0, how did that go?
Oh, great. Whisper quiet. He didn't even know what I was doing until I came out here.
This is true.
Also, I didn't even have to turn on the light because it has a light.
It does have a
Saw
light.
where I was going. No accidents.
That's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
Down
Works
there, that's
great.
really all you can ask for.
Seriously, guys, go check out Manscaped. Go look at a performance package, look at the cologne, look at the shears. Go to manscaped.com and make sure to use the coupon code MEX20 to get 20% off and free shipping.
Speaking of which, I should have said, well, no, the cameos were fun. I wasn't expecting those.
Oh, at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very
I also wasn't
unexpected.
expecting them.
I was like, oh, they got some pretty accurate silhouettes here. Jason Momoa was like, wish he would stop saying I fuck fish. That's not true. And then the Flash was like, I thought that was true. Like, oh, Ezra Miller will do anything, won't he? He was in the CW show. Like, this fucking guy really loves being the Flash.
He was in the CW show? I didn't know he went that
Infinite
far.
Crisis, yeah.
Damn.
So they're really tying his Flashpoint shit to every universe, and they started way back when. So
Is there
they
anything?
played the long game for sure. For sure.
I thought he was in trouble a while ago.
Well, he choked the lady on camera, and people sometimes remember it, sometimes don't. But Warner Brothers really wants you to forget it. They put a lot of money into Ezra Miller being the Flash.
Can he run back in time to stop himself from doing it?
I don't think maybe not in real life. It'd be funny if they put that in the movie.
Or no, it'll probably fuck up the universe worse and he'll end up killing the lady or something. I don't know.
It's Flashpoint, so probably.
Ricardo's asking, James Gunn for Star Wars.
Nah.
Because it'd be too much like
James-
Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't want that. He has his own Star Wars.
James Gunn's strength is that he's been able to write his own ticket kind of in terms of the characters, because Peacemaker the show is nothing like Peacemaker the original comic.
Oh,
book
not at all.
character.
Yeah.
Or even Vigilante. Or
Or the same with
White
Guardians.
Dragon, yeah.
Yeah.
Guardians weren't.
Yeah, no, they were completely different.
Yeah, it's just that he's gotten lucky to where he manages to snag a superhero that DC or Marvel don't really give a shit about.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, do what you want. We don't care.
And now he's just the guy for that.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
so any obscure comic, I'm waiting on like the Blue Marvel movie or some shit to where they're just like, yeah, no one knows who this superhero is. Prowler, give him Prowler. Just like, no one cares.
Condiment Man.
Like, hey, I trust the guy that made Polka Dot Man very interesting.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, and that's another one.
yeah. Like, they gave him scraps for the Suicide Squad. Bloodsport? Really? Like, god damn. Like, that's bottom of the barrel, Marcos. But he made it work, you know, so there you go.
Was there any issues that you had with Peacemaker or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just some...
The intro.
Yes. Definitely the intro. But no, it was some... I thought it could have maybe lost an episode or two.
You thought it was too long?
Thought it was a little too long.
Yeah, I felt that the finale was padded. Like,
It was.
Yeah.
the last episode, really, you could have just made an extended, like, episode 9 or whatever
Yeah.
the second to last episode was, and capped it off there, and it would have been good.
Yeah. If they would have extended that ending and split it and made those two separate episodes, episode 8 and 9,
Yeah.
got rid of at least one episode that they didn't need. And yeah, I think it would have worked a little bit better. But like, yeah, the second to last episode when he has a conflict with his dad, it's White Dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, all right, that I feel like that should have been the last episode. Just kind of did that
Yeah.
because he is a Nazi. I get it. Like, end it quickly. Like, yeah, it's not gonna. Of course, he'll kill his Nazi father. But like, I get they wanted to kind of get his reaction after the fact. But yeah, you could have extended that a little bit. Like, make that a little bit more substantial. Because right after that, the next episode's the cow, and we only like barely get to like glimpse what he's like after killing his dad. So.
Well, he's still haunted by it, so I guess
clearly by
yeah.
that weird fucking ending that it left me very unsettled.
It might be the helmet.
Maybe.
True. I didn't have. I see where y'all are coming from, where it's like, oh, I felt it was the ending was padded, but I thought that this was definitely always going to end with an what I wanted from the Expendables is what I got in Peacemaker. It's like, yeah, just kill everybody.
Yeah.
big explosions, dumbness.
It's that same Suicide Squad mentality to where it's like, yeah, they're just gonna kill a lot of people. Like, no questions asked. Shoot first, ask questions later. And sometimes the answer to those questions is, oh, this person didn't do anything. It's just what it is. That's the world that they live in. And they'll joke it. We'll forget about it. But that's just what it is. They're anti-heroes. And so they play it that way. They are legit anti-heroes. And that's the way it's supposed to go. And you're with them, though. Like,
Yeah.
it really explores that whole thing. Because they all are. It's not just him. Like, the whole crew. Vigilante's special. Well, Vigilante's really almost a villain. He's a borderline villain.
I mean, when they tie him up at the hospital, and it's like, all those guys were great, except fucking Vigilante. Fuck that guy. One of the characters that I thought was kind of annoying, and I was laughing because I was going through the Rolodex of his scenes, was Diebeard.
Economos.
Economist. What made me laugh a lot, and it's there's even like an add-on at the end of the episode when it's like, why'd you have to frame my dad? And then he just lists names for like,
It goes on for a really long time, but it's funny.
and it's funny that the last episode, like, because how I got to that point was, I thought it was actually really sweet how they expand on characters by just having really sweet moments in the middle of all the chaos. So when Diebeard is like, I dyed my beard and because I'm cheap, so I buy the cheap shit. I didn't think anyone would notice. And it wasn't until a couple of days ago that somebody made fun of me all the time. And then he starts, there's even like a tear. I was
Yeah.
like, oh man.
Yeah, right? Like, that's such a good payoff to that whole thing. That could have just been throwaway. That could have just been it. And you're like, okay, that was entertaining, I guess. But they bring it back around to something that's super touching the way you're like, damn, yeah, it almost gets you a little bit because, like, oh, this poor fucking guy. Like, it makes you like him even more. And, like, I was like, oh, please don't kill Economos.
Yeah, like by the end, I think
Because I thought he was done.
Yeah. I think by the end, like the blonde girl was probably the most like expendable.
James Gunn's fiance, yeah.
Yeah.
He's done well. He's done well for himself.
The fact that he's married to someone that can act, because like Rob Zombie's wife can't act.
No, she can't. Shirley Zombie is not a good actress. But she is though. Like James Gunn's fiance. What's her name? Because I would actually like to call her by her name.
James Gunn's.
Because she's a great actress. She seems like one of those actresses that kind of
Jennifer Holland, and then she's playing Amelia Harcourt.
Yeah, Harcourt. She's just one of those. She's a solid actress. It's like, how did you get between the cracks? Like, you're good. You can, you can have your own show, honestly. And she's great here. And she plays.
I feel like women always fall through the cracks.
Of course, it's Hollywood. So it's like, it's a shame.
Bruce Willis will have work till he dies. Steven Seagal will have work till he dies.
He's still in movies?
Bruce Willis?
No, Steven Seagal.
I'm sure he is.
I hope not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
Oh, God damn it.
But I haven't seen an Emma Stone movie since
still beating up
Cruella.
people that are like half his weight by just sitting down in a chair and doing this.
Yeah, yeah, he's a hefty fella now.
Well, I mean, for ratings, the show is a little bit inconsistent at times. Like sometimes the jokes go a little bit too long, but the soundtrack is amazing. The effects are amazing. I've been listening to like 80s style hair metal at the gym for a while.
Excalibur, like was it Excalibur one of the bands?
I'm sure they were.
Yeah, like he brought out some obscure ass metal bands from back.
The playlist is on Spotify.
Really?
Yeah.
James Gunn can make a great soundtrack. Yeah.
So the ones that make the intro that you hate, Wigwam, they had apparently got kicked off the label before James had heard the song and was like, "Oh, like this is great. Can I buy it for the thing?" So they were free when they bought it. Like he brought that band back from like obscurity to like I've probably given them like $5 in Spotify.
Nice. Holy shit. Well, see, yeah, I love that. Like, and it fits the show perfectly. Like Peacemaker himself is such a unique character that it's just like, yeah, of course that would be that specific that he loves these obscure ass metal bands. And that's like his kryptonite.
Back when men weren't scared to be women.
He's great. He's a legit comic book character, and I love that.
I also love that John Cena is just so into this role that he just like...
Yeah, he stole the outfit.
Yeah. Everywhere. I said he would go to his grandmother's funeral in that.
But outside of the inconsistencies, like there's not too much to hate about it. Like I've never watched an episode and been like, I want that time back.
I was really thinking about like, what can I really say about this show? It's just, I really like it. Like it's solid entertainment. You won't be disappointed watching it because it's good stuff. It's just well written, well directed. It's money in it. You can see where the money went. Like it's not a waste of your time. So
yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh damn, it's high.
All right, 8.5.
No! Don't let me change your rating. That's perfectly fine. It's understandable.
I was at 8.5.
8.5.
I was gonna give it the 8.5. That.
Oh. Okay.
But no, yeah, I'm there. 8.59. It's a solid show. The soundtrack is like he stole my iPad.
Oh.
Because it's all the shit that I'm into.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I really dug the show. The comedy's great. Cena's always been entertaining, even back in his wrestling days. He was the top guy for a reason. So yeah.
All right. That's not bad. I give it an 8.
8?
Yeah, it's
fine.
like I said, when it lulls, I think it lulls a little too much, but I still enjoyed it. Like I'm gonna rewatch it. So, yeah.
Speaking of watch, I think next week. When are the Oscars?
The 24th
of this month,
March.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's a while.
We got some time. We're gonna have the Tommies on this show at a certain point. Just pick our favorite movies, our favorite, just like we did with the NFL. We're gonna make up categories and go off that.
I love it.